Well, alrighty guys, welcome to Let's Watch / Talk, where we check out the news trailer for movie coming out, and today we have the final trailer for M3Gan 2.0. So let's go ahead and watch it together, and we'll talk about it after. Let's go.
Yes, it's me. What a shock, etc. My path to personal growth has been paved with disappointment. I think we can agree that my biggest mistake was that I cared too much.
Actually, the biggest mistake you made was murdering 4 people and a dog.
Alright, I'm gonna put this in terms you can understand. I'm not the only killer robot. Amelia's stronger than you can imagine. And she's coming after anyone who can stop her. Including you, Gemma. Which, you know, bummer. But to get to you, she'll kill everyone you love. Including Katie. Amelia didn't think of one thing, though. Here's a clue. It's M3Gan, bitch. I take almost no pleasure in this.
Why would you want to help us after what we did to you?
I was programmed to protect Katie. She's the only thing that matters to me.
I guess I must be your chance at redemption.
I'm sure you had no intention of murdering people. Right? Right?
M3Gan.
Hold on to your vaginas. No matter what happens, I want you to know I see you.
M3Gan?
You better believe it, sister. You want me to drive? Huh, strange. Your neurotransmitters tell me you're highly aroused.
Alright, that's enough. M3Gan, stay low. This is supposed to be a stealth mission.
Did you hear me?
There we have it, guys. That is the final trailer for M3Gan 2.0, which releases at the end of this month. And I gotta say, it's looking a lot of action, like a lot of crazy moments, fun moments, funny moments, and again, like we said this previously in the Let's Watch / Talk for the last trailer that came out for this movie, and that is the fact that it's just went a crazy different route, guys. I was not expecting to be an actiony, Mission Impossible-esque robot versus robot type of movie. I thought it was going to be another horror type of movie, maybe thriller, maybe. I mean, there will be some takedowns from either robot, android, but yeah, that's pretty much it, because then at the end, it will be M3Gan versus the other android, the other robot that goes after it, which is called Amelia. So it'll be M3Gan versus Amelia. But guys, we're not straying too far away from the first film when it comes to the dancing. The funny parts, dancing. Yes, she will be dancing again. M3Gan will be strutting and doing slaying, you know. So there will be a lot of that still. But overall, I do like the tone shift from the first film to this one, and after the events from the first film, the relationship that M3Gan has with the little girl and also with the mother, of course, it's going to be a little bit rocky, because I don't know, for some reason I have this weird feeling that she might betray him at the end. Maybe Amelia takes over M3Gan, or they work together, or just some sort of crazy team up. Maybe. But at the same time, then it's like a betrayal and then betrayal again, where M3Gan tries to team up with Amelia, but then that's the way to take her out, and at the end it turns out all nice. I mean, happy ending, perhaps? I don't know. I really don't know. But guys, we have the premise here for the film. It's set 2 years after the events of M3Gan. Gemma has become an author and an advocate for regulation of artificial intelligence while trapping a still active M3Gan in a small harmless robotic doll. However, M3Gan's technology has been stolen and used by a defense contractor to create a military robot called Amelia, autonomous military engagement, logistics, and infiltration android, who becomes self-aware, turns on her creators, and attempts an AI takeover. Facing imminent destruction, Gemma's niece Katie convinces her to rebuild M3Gan with advanced upgrades so she can fight Amelia, which we get to see her getting a little bit of upgrade here in this scene, in this clip right here. I gotta say, I like the little upgrade. I like the change here. I thought that part was funny too when they put her into a little doll. So that's kind of funny. But also we'll get to see the build of Amelia and the way when she takes over and trying to basically have an AI takeover by herself. And so then, of course, we'll get to see the build-up of the new version of M3Gan, and of course, which will lead to the fight that will come after that, and the end of the film. But we also have the cast here. We have Allison Williams, Violet McGraw, Amy Donald, Jenna Davis, Brian Jordan Alvarez, Jen Van Epps, Ivana Sakno, Aristotle Atari, Tim Sharp, and Jermaine Clement. Okay, so a lot of crazy moments this movie will have, and especially with that wingsuit. Like, come on, I was not expecting something like that, but we saw that in the previous trailer. I don't know what you guys think about this film in the comments below. Are you guys excited for this one, or were you guys more into the kind of spookiness? I want to like thriller, horror / I want to say even Chucky like a little bit with the one from the first film, because it was kind of like that, and they had that feud back to back that built up pretty much the hype off M3Gan. And now this one, I don't want to say there's none of that, because there really isn't. Maybe a tad bit, because it is robot, but now it's like completely android robot. It's not like a little doll anymore, so it's a little bit different. You know, like I said, tone shift is completely different from the first one to this one, and this one will have a lot of jokes, a lot of, I don't want to say a lot of takedowns. I don't think so. A lot of people will not be going down in this one. I don't think so. Of course, the military people who tried to do the new android with Amelia, of course, that's a given. But with M3Gan, though, maybe a couple here and there, but nothing too graphic. It is PG-13, guys. It is PG-13. We're not getting a rated R film here with this film. I was hoping for it, and I would highly prefer it. You know, when it comes to certain takedowns, certain scenes that they'll show, where some people who might want a little bit more oomph to it, a little bit more of a scare boost, which we most likely will not get and maybe even want, but maybe we'll get a rated R version just like the first one, even though there was hardly anything added, like anything major versus the PG-13 version. So yeah. But all in all, guys, that's going to be it for this Let's Watch / like below in the comments below what you guys think about it. Will you guys be watching this film when it drops, or will you guys be waiting until it goes on to streaming services, perhaps? I mean, all I can really say is that they're really holding on to the dances, the comeback, the line comebacks, definitely the bitch attitude, okay? No. But, you know, all that stuff, all that attitude, the slaying, the dancing, like I said, that we saw at the end, the funny moments, and the upgrade, and just building off of what they showed and basically off of M3Gan from the first one, going to this one, definitely all of that kind of boosted this film and is going to grow onward from the beginning to the end of the film. But for the last thoughts, I will say I do understand the direction they took from the first one to this one, but I would have liked it to have been more like the first one. I genuinely did like that, and if they would have built off of that and, you know, gone to more of a horror route, maybe even gone rated R, you know, maybe. But nope, they went this way, and again, I understand the way why they went this way with the style the movie is. You can see with the different moments and the jokes and just the different M3Gan moments, the dancing and everything else, and the attitude and just the way the character that is M3Gan. What I'm trying to say is that I get it, guys, and here's to M3Gan 2.0 doing good at the box office. So yeah, that's it, guys. Take care, stay amazing, and I'll see y'all with the next one.